Welcome back. It's National Autism Acceptance Month, so we wanted to continue to let you know about the great resources here in the area for families. This afternoon we have Kate Schwartz with the Autism Society of Northwest Ohio with us to chat about what they do. Thank you for coming in. The organization itself, let's start there. How long has the organization been around, and what do you guys do?
So we were started in 1968, and we are an affiliate of our national chapter of the Autism Society of America, and we do information referrals and supports. So with that, we have done, this evening we have a parents' night out. Tomorrow we have sib shops. And why that is important is because that sibling relationship will outlast a parental relationship. So we want kids to know that they're not alone. It's not therapy, but it is companioning through that life's process.
It's great organizations like yourselves. It's kind of a support group for families that are in this situation, because I know whether it's cancer or infertility or whatever, you get a diagnosis or a circumstance with a child or whatever, and you just feel like you're alone. And it's so frustrating, where do I go for help? What are the good doctors to go to? What treatment can my child get? And getting together with experts and getting together with other families in the same boat, you can exchange information, exchange tips. What have you found over the years that this is done?
So I think the fact that people realize that they're not alone and that there are places out there that can help is just astronomically, it makes an astronomical difference. Just to know that there are other families that may be going through those same things. So with that, parent support groups, knowing that you're not alone, knowing that there's help out there, that there's referrals out there that can help with behaviors, with school issues, with everything, and that's kind of overall what we do.
Kate, since the 60s when the Autism Society started, autism is on the rise. Now, I don't know if that's because more kids are actually getting autistic or getting autism, or they're doing a better job of diagnosing, because it's a spectrum and there's a lot of different levels of severity, the high functioning, the low functioning. What's your opinion on that? Is it really a worse problem? I know it's a very high number of people that now have autism.
It is. The statistics are 1 in 36. When my children were first diagnosed, that number was 1 in 150. And it's a gamut. There is a better diagnostics. Now pediatricians are screening at a much earlier age, at 18 months and beyond. And then there is a huge increase. We've changed everything in a lifetime. We've changed how we eat. We've changed our farming techniques. We've changed everything. So there's really no known cause, but we do know that it's on the rise.
It's when you have a small child and perhaps they're nonverbal. Perhaps you'll set up a play date and it's a one and done. They never go back to see this kid again, and your child may be lonely because their social skills are not as good as they might be with other kids who are very open and chatty and the whole thing. What have you found?
So that's why we set up parent support groups. That's why we try to encourage, making those parental connections, so that then it kind of flows down to the kiddo, so that we can connect parents and mentor each other throughout this process. So it's that connection that is really the turning point of creating those lifelong relationships.
How many families do you have in the program?
So we have serviced, in 2023, we had over 2,000 referrals.
Really?
Yeah. So we do some amazing work for free in our community. Every dollar that gets raised here stays here, which is really, really important. We don't share a financial connection to a national affiliate, so every single dollar goes to help your own neighbors.
We've had doctors in here talking about autism as well, and there's no really known cause for autism, but we are developing better treatment, better ways of adapting to your child. Number one, you just want your child to be happy and functional.
Absolutely, and the key to all of that is the earlier that you can intervene through early interventions, through early screenings, the better outcomes that you'll have, which is really, really critical.
You want to talk about a walk coming up this summer.
Yes.
In August. Tell me about that.
So we walk at the Franklin Park Mall. It is all indoors because that way we are not dependent on weather. And it's a sensory-friendly walk, so it's low-key. It is, there's no loud noises, no unexpected noises. And it's really just a walk for, acceptance and for, awareness.
Yeah, the awareness is the key, just making sure people realize they're not alone and to try to find ways to get the best treatment available. And I know in the last 20 years, we've come leaps and bounds in treatment for autism, really of all parts of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
Kate, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for
today.
having me.
There's more information, if you'd like more information on the Autism Society in Northwest Ohio, asno.org, and there's the phone number to call.